and thank you for taking a moment to listen to this episode. I'd like to begin with a simple question. When was the last time you paused and asked yourself, what am I actually feeling right now? For many young adults, that question isn't easy to answer. We live in a world of constant stimulation, notifications, deadlines, social media, streaming platforms, and endless information compete for our attention. Even when we're physically alone, we're rarely mentally quiet. Over time, this outward focus can make it difficult to stay connected to what's happening inside us. As a result, many young adults describe feeling overwhelmed, emotionally numb, or disconnected from themselves, not because they lack emotions, but because they haven't had much space to notice or understand them. This is where mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, often called MBCT, can be particularly helpful. MBCT is a therapeutic approach that integrates principles from cognitive behavioral therapy with mindfulness practices. Rather than trying to eliminate difficult thoughts or emotions, MBCT encourages a different relationship with them. Instead of asking, "How do I make this stop?" MBCT gently invites the question, "Can I notice this experience with curiosity and kindness?" One of the first discoveries people make when they try mindfulness is just how busy the mind can be. Thoughts move quickly, emotions shift, the body sends constant, subtle signals. At first, this can feel uncomfortable. Some people worry they're doing mindfulness wrong because their mind doesn't settle. But mindfulness isn't about emptying the mind, it's about becoming aware of what is already there. You might notice tightness in your chest, a clenched jaw, a heavy sensation in your stomach. These physical cues often reflect underlying emotions such as anxiety, sadness, or frustration. Rather than analyzing or fixing these sensations, MBCT encourages simple noticing. You might silently acknowledge that tightness is there or that a heavy feeling is present. No judgment, no fixing, just noticing. Over time, this practice can strengthen emotional awareness. Instead of a vague sense that something is wrong, emotions may become more distinct and understandable. Stress, disappointment, loneliness, or exhaustion begin to feel more recognizable. Another key element of MBCT is learning to see thoughts as mental events rather than facts. For example, a thought like, "I'm failing at everything," may arise. Rather than arguing with it, MBCT encourages noticing. "I'm having the thought that I'm failing." This small shift creates space. You're no longer inside the thought, you're observing it, and that distance can reduce how powerful difficult thoughts feel, allowing you to remain more grounded in the present moment and more connected to your emotional experience. Many people also find that MBCT softens the relationship with themselves. Young adulthood is often marked by high expectations and harsh self-criticism. People may feel they should be coping better, achieving more, or feeling happier than they do. Mindfulness introduces a different voice. "This is hard. I'm allowed to struggle. I can be kind to myself even when things aren't okay." This compassionate stance makes it safer to acknowledge emotions rather than push them away. It's important to note that reconnecting with emotions doesn't mean feeling calm or positive all the time. Often, it means becoming more aware of uncomfortable feelings. But awareness creates choice. When you know what you're feeling, you're better able to respond in supportive ways, whether that means reaching out to someone, taking a break, setting a boundary, or offering yourself small moments of care. Progress with MBCT is usually gradual. Some days you may feel more connected, other days not at all. That doesn't mean the practice isn't working. Learning to relate differently to your inner world is a skill, and like any skill, it develops over time. If you're curious about mindfulness, it can begin very simply. You might take 1 minute to notice your breathing, or gently scan your body from head to toe, or quietly name whatever emotion feels most present. Small moments of awareness repeated over time can lead to meaningful change. In a world that constantly pulls attention outward, choosing to turn inward even briefly is a quiet but powerful act. Relearning how to feel isn't about becoming someone new, it's about coming back to yourself. Thank you for listening.